Yeah. Yeah, it's important for me to speak to you this afternoon and ask you a question. And the question that Father Yahweh has in mind that he wants me to ask you is this one. How dare you speak to me like that? How dare you question me in that fashion? Who do you think you are? And who do you think I am? Back in the book of Genesis, when my servant Avram came to me and began to question my ability to generate a son for him, when he was past bearing children, and Sarai, his wife, already had a withered womb, I said to him, is anything too hard for me to do? Is anything too hard for me to do? Is there anything too difficult for El Shaddai? Now listen to me. Saints of the Most High, when I write in my word, and when I declare a thing, and when I say a thing must be, that's exactly how it will turn out. Do you think that I'm a man that I should lie? I don't lie, and I cannot lie. It is of the utmost importance that you should pay attention to my words and that you should trust my word. I have written in my book that I will lead you in the path of righteousness for my own name's sake. But I've also written in my book that I will exalt my name, I will exalt my word above my name. Though my name is my identity, though my name is my character, I say to you today, my people, that my word is my bond. What I say, I will do. I will not prevaricate. I will not turn to the right or to the left. I will do exactly what I say. My word will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish that which I send it to do. If I speak to you and I say, be healed, guess what? Healing takes place. If I say to the raging waters, shh, be still, guess what? They are stilled. Do you remember the time when I was asleep in the bottom of the boat on the Sea of Gennesaret, And my disciples, they saw the storm. They saw the waves. They heard the terrifying clap of thunder, and they were afraid. I was asleep in the bottom of that boat because I knew it was not my destiny to be drowned at the bottom of that lake. You see, I understood that my destiny was to die on the cross, on that wooden stake for you. So when they called me in terror and said, Master, don't you care that we perish? It irritated me. Yes, it annoyed me. So I went up on the deck and I said, oh, you of little faith, foolish ones. Then I spoke to the storm and I said, shh, hush, be still. And the waves and the roaring seas, they stopped their tossing because I had spoken my word to them. And they understood who was boss. Behold, my brother and my sister, my friend. That same word that I spoke to calm the seas at that time is the same word that I speak to you right now. It's written that my word is like the thunder. But also, I can speak softly like the whispering wind. I am the one that speaks to you in the nighttime when all is calm and all is still. And I say, my child, I'm with you. Do not ever question my word. By my word I created all things. By Yehoshua, my word became flesh and dwelt amongst you. My word took on the form of sinful flesh and lived here on earth for 33.5 years. And then when the time came, I laid down my life that you might be bought back from the satanic grip of sin. I paid your debt that you might live, because I love you, because you're my children. When my servant Job when I allowed Satan to approach him and to destroy his family, destroy his wealth, destroy his business enterprises, destroy the very foundations of his life. Yea, his wife said, curse God and die. But my servant Job maintained his integrity. And he said, go away, woman. Naked I came into this world, and naked I'll go out again. You speak as one of the foolish women. Yahweh gives, and Yahweh takes away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh. Job maintained his integrity. And though I allowed the enemy to go against his flesh and to cause cancerous sores and terrible diseases to afflict my servant for no apparent reason except for my sovereign plan. There were times when he said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Will you exercise the same faith that Job exercised at that time? Or will you fold? Will you go whimpering with a timidity that's not born of me into the dark corners of the earth and begin to question me? Or will you say, I know that my Redeemer lives, and on the last day he will raise me up? My daughter Esther, back in the day of her trials and her tribulations, she was approached by Mordecai to go and intercede for her people, my people. She understood and knew that if she went into her husband, the king, and he did not accept her presence and her request, that he could have her killed. She knew this. She understood this. But my daughter exercised the spirit and the faith that I had placed into her. And she said, if I perish, I perish, but I must see the king. That's the kind of faith. That's the kind of spirit that I require of my people at this time. I will accept nothing else. It's a non-negotiable situation. It's really important that my people should understand that I am the rock of ages. I am the rock. I don't move. And if you trust in me, you shall be as Mount Zion, you shall not be removed from the purpose that I've built into your life. In the time of Daniel, there was the occasion when Nebuchadnezzar tested my son Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And he said to them, others have bowed to my golden image when the band, the orchestra has played. Now, all you have to do, you Hebrew princes, you Hebrew slaves, is do exactly the same thing and bow to my golden image when you hear the music. Because if you don't, I'm going to throw you into the burning fiery furnace. You won't escape that. But my my sons, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they had the same spirit that was in their sister Esther. And this is how they answered. We are not careful to answer you in this matter, O king. We're not even going to consult about this. We're not going to pray about it. We're not going to make a song or dance about it. This is the point. Our God, our Elohim, whom we serve, He's able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. But even if He doesn't, we're still not going to bow. Listen, my people. Listen. Listen. I am requiring a people at this time to rise up in the power of the Spirit that I've placed in them. That they will say, if I perish, I perish. They will say, if my God is able to deliver me from this trial, and that trial, and this bill, and that bill, and this health problem, and that health problem, and this war, and this relationship issue. But even if He doesn't, I'm going to do the will of my Father and do the right thing and worship Him. There came a time, in the fullness of time, when my Father said, who will go for us to redeem Adam's degenerate dead race? I volunteered. I said, here am I, send me. I who speak to you right now, I am the Word. I am Yehoshua, the Anointed One. When it came time for me to be crucified, and I prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane and sought my Father's will, I had drunk the cup, the various cups that had come upon my pathway to that occasion. But when I saw the cup of wrath, of fury, that my Father would unleash upon my innocence as I became sin, I cried out to my Father. And I said, Father, let this cup pass from me. And I waited. And I waited. But I knew my Father's will. And very quickly, I was able to say, my Father, not my will, but yours be done. I said, nevertheless, not my will, but yours. My people, I say to you today, are you prepared to say the Lord's Prayer in the way that I wish it to be said. Our Father, who is in the heavens, may your name be honored. May your kingdom come. And listen, and your will be done on earth, in my life, as it is in the heavens. My people, when I began to speak to you today, it seemed as if I was angry with you. I'm not. I am thrilled with you. I'm delighted for you. I'm proud of you. Because you are a chosen people. You here in this small group, I have specially selected you. You're handpicked. I have placed a vision in the heart of your overseer that is unique. Yes, there are others who have that same vision, but it's a unique vision. It's a vision to exalt my name and my principles and my plan, even if no other person, no other group, no other preacher, no other Christian is going in that same direction. To suffer the consequences of being different. Listen, children of Elohim, sons and daughters of the Most High, I am your Father. And I say to you, don't question me. It is your responsibility to get into my word. It's your responsibility to have a pen, to have a paper, to write down the words that I speak into your spirit, to listen to those who bring forth my word to you, and then daily to search the scriptures to see if it is so. Because I require it of your hand and your life. Not only in the judgment, but now. Because the time is coming, and now is, when I will judge the sons of men with the events that's taking place. I will search them with my word, and they will be found out. There's nothing hidden that shall not be exposed. Be careful what you do, because my eyes are big and they roam to and fro seeing what's going on. But my people, don't be afraid. Fear not, because I am with you. Trust my word. Don't question it. Last week I spoke to you concerning Thomas and others who asked me questions. Don't question me. Can the vessel, the clay pot vessels, speak to the potter and say, why are you making me like this? How dare you? Again, I ask you, is anything too difficult for Yahweh El Shaddai to do? With man, many things are impossible. But with Elohim, all things are possible. Only believe. Take take me at my word, my people. You will never be ashamed. I guarantee that you will never be ashamed. Because I love you. When I approached Peter, and I said, Peter, do you love me? My servant Kepha, he said, yes, I love you. I asked him again, I said, Peter, Kepha, do you love me more than these? He said, yes, I know you love me. You know I love you. And then I asked him a third time, and he was annoyed with me. He became frustrated and he said, Lord, you know that I love you. And I said, feed my lambs and my sheep. Tend my lambs. And so I ask you, my people today, do you love me? Lovest thou me? Now listen, I'm not asking you if you want to go to heaven. I'm not asking you if you want me to pay your bills. I'm not asking you to pray and fast for 3 weeks on a Daniel fast and not have any drink or food or anything. I'm not asking you these things. I'm asking you a simple thing. Do you love me more than these? What? Whatever. Your family, your friends, your associates, your spouse, anything that's not me, really. Do you love me? Because I love you with an everlasting love. A love that it'll take me eternity to unfold it to you. I love you, my people, and I wish you to trust me. Don't question me. Nothing is too difficult for me. I am able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the throne of my glory with exceeding joy. My people, again I say to you, don't question me. Obey with a sincere submission. Give me your heart. Give me your heart, and I will give you my Father's kingdom. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and my righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. I love you. Don't ask me questions. Ask me legitimate questions. I will give you the questions to ask me. But don't you dare approach me with your own fleshly, motivated, unbelieving questions. I am the answer to all that you need.